And Jimmy Crum now with sports and a medical report on one of the Reds.
Well, right now it's not too good, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Reds outfielder Eric Davis was examined by doctors today after complaining of being run down and weak. He believes he still hasn't fully recovered from the injury he suffered in Game 4 of the World Series last fall. Davis has been out of the Reds lineup 32 times with various injuries. He's hitting only .258 with 10 homers and 28 RBIs. Let's go to Riverfront Reds and Cubs to the 7th. Reds up 4-3, and Lou Piniella is nervous. Sean Dunston steps up, and watch this. He hits a solo shot to left center. The Reds and Cubs are tied once again. 10th inning, 5-4 Cubs. Paul O'Neill leads off the inning with his 17th homer of the year, and believe it or not, they're tied again. Marge Schott feels her team might win one. Then Bill Doran comes up and hits a rocket for the game winner. The Reds take it 6-5. Cincinnati starting its homestand on a great note. The National League's hottest team sizzles at Candlestick Park. The Giants played home run derby with Montreal's Ron Darling. Will Clark hit 2 home runs, his 18th with a man on in the 3rd and his 19th of the year in the 5th. Matt Williams also teed off for 2 dingers of his own, his 20th and 21st. The Giants win 10-3 to pick up their 10th straight win. It's their longest winning streak since 1982. On the scoreboard, the Reds win it. The Giants do also. In the 1st, the Mets and Dodgers are scoreless. Pirates lead the Braves in the 6th. Phillies double up on the Padres in the 8th. St. Louis trailing Houston 5-3. Boston pitcher Jeff Gray collapsed in the Red Sox clubhouse this morning, rushed to a hospital. Doctors don't know what caused the collapse, but they don't think the 28-year-old pitcher suffered a stroke. Let's go to Fenway Park. The Red Sox trying to break out of a 9-game losing streak. Boston explodes for 10 runs in the 3rd against Texas. Carlos Quintana drove in 6 runs in the inning, 4 coming here on the grand slam. He also added a 2-run double. It's only the 11th time a player's had 6 RBIs in 1 inning. The Sox beat up on their old teammate Oil Can Boyd 11-6. On the scoreboard, California 4, the Indians 2, the Red Sox over the Rangers, Minnesota by 2 over Detroit. The Oakland A's take their 5th straight, beating New York 6-5. Chicago by 1 over the Blue Jays. Milwaukee 9, Kansas City 3, and in the 1st, Baltimore 1, Seattle nothing. To Cooper Stadium. Hey, did this guy raid my closet and show up at Clippers the Rochester game? I guess maybe he did. Some great defense. Benny DiStefano sends a towering shot to center, but watch Keith Hughes leap and steal a homer from Benny. That was a great catch. In the 5th inning, Hughes steps up and hits a triple down the right field line. Columbus goes up 2-1, but the Red Wings come back to win 3-2 in 11 innings. Elsewhere in the International League, Toledo over Syracuse in 11. Scranton took the 1st of 2 for Richmond. 2nd game tied in the 7th. Pawtucket and Tidewater rained out. Day 2 of the week-long State American Legion baseball tournament in Athens this morning. Bexley eliminated Ashtabula. St. Mary's eliminating Lancaster. Steubenville sidelined Portsmouth. In afternoon games, both of them blowouts. St. Mary's eliminated Bexley, and Newark overpowered Marietta 23-6. A little more than 2 years ago, there were those who thought that Cincinnati Bengals nose tackle Tim Crumry would never play football again. The only person who disagreed with them was Tim Crumry. The former 2-time All-American from Wisconsin broke his leg when the Bengals played San Francisco in Super Bowl number 23. It would have been easy to give up. In fact, it might have been necessary. But Crumry doesn't know the meaning of the word quit. Today, as number 69 practiced alongside his teammates at the Bengals Wilmington College training camp, I asked him if he ever thinks about what could have been a career-ending injury in Super Bowl 23.
No, there's no problem with it. This is all past me, and it's just a matter of looking forward now and having a good year.
Do you feel as good about this year as you have in years gone by? Are you optimistic?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a little older, a little wiser, I think, but I feel real good about the year. We had some good young players to help us out, and feel comfortable playing, and I hope we have a good year.
Sam Weiss would like to have 22 players like him.
I would guess so.
You bet.
And we'd like to have more of an audience like you. Thank you for being